Kate Blanchard, and I'm here to run through the revisions and reflection on my research action plan of enhancing the efficacy of online post-discussion board assignments that I use in my courses in medical education. The first revision I made to my infographic was based off of the feedback that I received from the peers in the ACE program. It seemed that there was some confusion as to if a discussion post kind of assignment in an online course was effective at all. And I think that was because I didn't mention my target audience and who my learners were. So I added a line of my target audience. The discussion post assignment is important to me to keep. I would like to edit the effectiveness of it, but it's important to me to keep because I base the course off a very kind of constructivist theory and love the collaboration and the self-guided and innovative learning methods. So I added that my target audience is adults and in a medical education program. And I also put in this kind of paragraph there that the discussion post assignment is going to stay. I would just like to revise the template for having it more efficient. As far as a reflection of this course goes, I learned so much in terms of research and research methods within a course. I did start this course thinking that research could only be done in a very, very formal way with control groups and basically no variables at all for it to be effective, and learned through action research that I can hold them. I have kind of subconsciously almost already kind of held research action plans, but I can do that during a live run of a course. I don't need extra separate research only time, and I love that the research action kind of tailors it down to my specific environment, my specific learners. That decreases variables for me, and it leads to actual change that I can implement and try and study and gather data from in the future. I think minimizing variables is a really important component in adding to the validity of a research project. For my research action plan, I was able to study the same cohort of learners through two different courses, but courses that had the exact and identical online design elements, except for the change in the discussion post template. And so I believe that decreased variables a ton by just outside variables of that maybe the research action produced data because of, say, someone's a learner's motivation or a learner's kind of outside extracurricular things going on, instead of and that being the reason for what the data, say, low test scores was, instead of the template of the course design could have been better. So I believe I minimized them there, and that added to kind of the reliability of the study as well, the reliability factors. I use the same LMS system, the same exact rubrics, the same exams, and the same kind of scoring criteria and things of that nature. So through that, I am proud that I came up with a proposed solution after reading the literature reviews and examining those and finding that learners actually might not prefer to be taught, or teach their peers or be taught from their peers. So taking that into consideration and just kind of trying to make the online discussion post assignment more engaging, and just try and increase retention and kind of motivation factors, I came up with a proposed solution of having the learners demonstrate their knowledge by creating a game, kind of more gamification methods, and the responses are the peers need to play the game. And so even though the learner designed the game, I feel like it kind of takes away the presentation mode of being taught or lectured at from a peer, instead of they're just playing a game that they designed. So I think that might work out well. And I also really appreciate that because they have to play the game and score a certain percentage on it, I can take that data, I kind of can track better, and the learner can track better, that they've hit these certain content elements, and they can track their progress of content covered in discussion posts in the future. So I am excited to kind of implement that, and just very excited that I can, through this course, I found a proposed solution and I can implement it right away, and have data for kind of years to come, and hopefully expand it into maybe a more scientific-based research that might encompass a very large population in the future. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your feedback and support in this course. I enjoyed it, and I'm excited to continue in this program.